Salutations, Earthlings! Yes! Welcome to Crazy Carla's Concoctions. I am so glad that you all joined me here tonight. I've been missing y'all. You been all right? Listen, you see Pinky in the background. Say, hey, Pinky. Y'all know what it is. That's my little nieta, my grandbaby. Tonight, y'all, I'm so excited about tonight's guest. This is so exciting. If y'all see, I have a new theme. I have a new logo. I have a new intro. I am so excited about my show and all that has come to pass. We're going to be doing a lot of new things on here. I'm going to be having more guests you haven't seen before, some you have seen before. And we might be taking this thing on a road sometime. You never know what Crazy Carla's Concoctions is going to do, right? Right. So before we get started, and before I introduce my guest, I want you to see who my sponsors are. Now, two of them I don't have the graphics yet. I'm working on that. I'll have that fixed by next week. But the man who helped me to get my logo together, my sound, everything, he has his own company now. And I'm very excited that he's one of my sponsors for my show. Right? So here we go. I think. Oh, I did that wrong. In the top left corner, you see a QR code. That's the QR for his business. This is Troy. You all know Troy. My handy dandy Troy. I thought it was going to pop in and say something, since we're doing this like old school. But we're doing things a little different. I guess he don't want to be on camera tonight. I'm just used to him jumping in and jumping out, or Sunshine. Y'all say a little prayer for my Sunshine. She's feeling a little under the weather. So everybody send her some love and light and say, heal Sunshine. And hopefully that's what will happen. Okay. All right. So let me see. Is this thing telling me? Show comments on stage. Okay. Am I doing it right? Yes. Okay. Good. All right. So without further ado, I'm excited because, this is new. My guest tonight. The first time I met my guest, I did comedy and she did poetry. It was a lust and laughter type event. And she does some of the yummiest erotic poetry that you ever heard. And she does all kinds of poetry. And she's also an artist and she paints. And I can't wait for y'all to see. I don't know if she has pictures of some of her stuff, but we're going to make sure that you see some of the things. I didn't even think about that because I was just so busy trying to get here. Yeah, I did my own hair tonight. Can you believe it? But I did. Okay. So without further ado, we have tonight Miss NiSi Lee.
Hey.
There she is. Hi, gorgeous.
Hey.
How are you?
Girl, it's been
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Please.
Thursday has Monday, hasn't it? That's what I said. Thursday has Monday, okay?
Yes.
Thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for being part of this whole process. Y'all hold on one second. Take that door. See? That's what happens when you got your own podcast. You can do stuff like that. Hold on, look. Thank you. Look, thank you so much for tuning in and all those things. Why are you opening the door, Mumu? No, I said crack that door, your door, where you are. Not that one. Thank you, my love. But you can crack that one too. Hot flashes. I'm having hot flashes. She already know when I say crack the door, a lot of times I be telling her to crack this door. And she missed it. Listen, Pinky, where my fan at? Oh, thank you. Okay. Wow. So this is monumental. You're my 115th episode. And I'm so excited to have you here. Anybody that's tuning in tonight, everybody that's watching, thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching however you're watching, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on YouTube. Thank you for rocking with me all these years 4 years, and I know the number should be higher, but you also have to keep in mind that I'm a full-time comedian and actress, and sometimes I have to make time for that, and then I jump in. And so I'm so glad to be back. I have Miss NiSi Lee. She agreed to come on tonight, y'all. She's an interesting person. I didn't even know until a few weeks ago that you even did paintings.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even think to tell you to send some portraits. Or, I mean, we have your pictures, and Troy does have those. I think, I'm not sure. If not, I'll send him some during our break. We might take a brief break. I'm not sure if he's gonna play a video or anything tonight. Not sure what he wants to do, but or people could just go to your page, because we're definitely going to give them how to get in contact with you, how to see your stuff, and how to see you. So the first thing that I always ask my guests is where you're from and where you're at, NiSi.
I am originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've been in Greensboro, North Carolina for about 20-ish years. So I'm kind of, this is home, but I was born in Milwaukee.
Really?
Yes,
I did not know that. You went out. What'd you say?
I said, yes, there are Black people in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, I know plenty. That's why I'm honored. One of my very good friends, I don't know if you know him since you're from Wisconsin. His name is Creeman Chapman.
No.
Cree Chapman. He's a big time artist. And how I met him was on Twitter years and years and years and years and years ago. And he did a portrait of me that is so amazing. I gotta show you my portrait. And it made me feel like I was somebody in the earth. But he's a Milwaukee, Wisconsin resident. He's still there. I've known Cree as Crigh. That's how you spell his name. His name is Cree Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
And Cree does these phenomenal lifelike installations. He does paintings, and he does like these like sculpture-like things. He's the bomb. And he's been everywhere with his art, and he's a very fascinating dude. I'm gonna have him on here. We've been saying it for years, but hopefully this year he will finally get on here. But Cree is a phenomenal artist. Welcome to everyone coming on. Let's see, what is this thing doing? There we go. And he is from Milwaukee. So you're from Wisconsin. You're down here 20 years. But you look like you ain't but 12. So, ma'am, look at that. Black do not crack. Huh? Is that not so?
Do a little something to keep it together, but some of it is hereditary.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Thank God for the ancestors that downloaded with all the stuff that I have. I'm the spitting image of my dad's mom.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so much to the point that men have seen me that knew my grandma when she was young, and they have stopped me. I was in Florida one time, and this man said, "Are you related to a lady named Georgia?" And I said, "That's my grandma." He said, "Just like her, sir, get it together." He was reminiscing. He had a flashback. I told my grand, I said, "What you do to that man, honey?" He said, "You even switch like her." He said, "I switch like her." Now, you know that's old school, but they say you
hard for too long.
Sir, I was like, Georgia did something to you, but you know that's how it is when them Simpson women get a hold to you and be like that. So, you know.
Well.
So, NiSi, what's your zodiac sign?
I am a Taurus, but I'm on the cusp of being an Aries, so I'm right in that little.
You're a Taurus.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Do I give
so? You're a bull and a ram. Yeah, I can see that, because these people gonna see tonight, because you gonna give us some poetry.
Am I?
Yes, ma'am. You gonna give us one of your something. Pull something up and let these people know what I'm talking about.
Know what I'm doing.
And any paintings you want to show while you're on here. Listen, this is for you. This is for you tonight. So, y'all, Miss NiSi, when I tell y'all she is what you wouldn't look at her. Don't she look so sweet and innocent? Y'all
I
go see
I
though. And I'll be like, girl, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm not grown enough to hear what you're talking about. But she be talking about it and it's amazing.
don't be doing nothing.
Grown folk poetry, and I love it. I like poems that make me blush and go, oh my. So we're here on Crazy Carla's concoction. What you drinking? What's your concoction?
Red sangria.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my concoction has Bacardi rum in it, lemon, ginger ale, cranberry juice, and strawberry kiwi lemonade. That's a concoction. And your concoction is a concoction as well. Sangria, as we call it. Sangria is good for you, baby. It's very good. Okay. So let's toast up. So my question that I would like to ask you, because I know we're going to get into your art and we're going to get into your poetry, but you also have another role that you play that I know you're very proud of. You're a mommy.
I am a mommy. I'm a mommy of one.
And that's enough.
Uh,
That is quite enough. Yes. Ain't it something?
But he is running me right now. It's enough.
And you're a boy mom.
I'm a boy mom.
And in true artist fashion, your kid is also an artist. And what does he do?
Yes, he is a musician. He does draw, but his main goal right now is to be a world-renowned musician. So he plays upright bass, electric bass, and electric guitar.
I love that. And he's over there with Lacey and them at Magnolia House on
Yes,
Wednesdays.
he is. He's also doing the John Coltrane workshop. So he actually has a concert tomorrow. So he's been in workshop all week. Concert tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll see him at the Coltrane Festival.
So where's the concert tomorrow? So if anybody's is it in Greensboro?
It is in High Point, Penn Griffith High School.
Coltrane City. For those of y'all who know who the famous artist, Mr. John Coltrane, is from High Point, North Carolina. For those of y'all who didn't know.
Indeed.
And we have the Coltrane Festival here every year. And so he's in the Coltrane workshop and he has a concert tomorrow. Is it open to the public?
It is. It starts at 7, open to the public. I can't remember how many people they have, but they have a lot of international educators helping out. They've been hard these last few days.
Okay, that is wonderful. And he's young because is he a teenager yet?
He's 16. He's been doing the workshop for the last 3 years. And the guitar.
I didn't know you had a 16-year-old child.
Yup.
Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm choking. I do apologize.
Yeah.
I got to get used to this new system and how to do things. Hold on. What does that say? Oh, no. Oh, nothing. Okay. I thought somebody had commented. I was like, oh, I thought somebody had said something. I saw that little bubble pop up. But y'all got choked up for no reason. So you have a 16-year-old son. He aspires to be a musician. And he is a musician. He's playing. He's doing the thing. And if he over there with Mr. Lacey and them, he really learning how to play.
Every Wednesday, religiously.
That is awesome. So what's it like having a child that is musically inclined? I see that you support him, but when you were a child, the question that I'm going to ask you is, did you have the support that he has with you?
I did. I didn't know all that I would be getting into, but my mom put me in some of everything. So I was in modeling classes, dance classes. She would take us on different, and I remember going to a radio station and a news station just to see how that stuff worked. Part of Wisconsin State Youth Choir, so I got to do an East Coast tour with them, Girl Scouts. Like, I was in some everything. It helped me figure out, okay, nope, I don't like that. We're gonna go over here.
Right.
So I definitely enjoy him being a part of music and loving music. It's weird because I know there's some things that I listened to at 16 that I probably shouldn't have been listening to and singing. But it's weird now because some of these songs are songs that he has to play. So it's like, okay, we just gonna have to have a conversation about this song. We gonna hope that you don't hear the song that Mama might have put a poem to. Um,
Yeah,
but
'cause he ain't grown enough for that yet. No, ma'am. Okay.
he listens though. But it's a good mix because he's always like, Mom, I'm glad we bond through music. So that's our thing. We know Wednesday nights we headed to Magnolia House. He gonna play. I might do some poetry, and we gonna get ready for the next workday.
So is
So
the co-parent, is he musical or do you have a co-parent? I'll be asking. You
I
know,
was
I
hoping
ask them.
he would say that he isn't. He used to sing like in church and things like that.
Uh-huh.
He cooks. So that's his. He shares his love through cooking food.
Oh, that's good. That's a definitely a good thing to have. Cooking?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take it, and that's good. So your
Mhm.
son is well-rounded and you're making sure you're well-rounded. Are you the only child? You said we. So how many of y'all is it?
It's three of us. I was the blessing that they were waiting for, but they didn't know they were waiting for. So my sister is 10 years older than me, and my brother is 7 years older than me.
Oh, so you were oh my God, baby.
Yeah,
You were like, what?
yeah. My mom had some health stuff going on. They told her she couldn't have any more kids, and I was like, hey,
Here I am.
yes,
The Tari's on the set.
indeed.
Girl, I just know that there's got to be something right there. The side, you do not know me. Oh my God. Now that makes sense. You are earth with fire. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So let's do the painting first because when I was looking through your paintings, I said, what in the world? What is this? Because I wasn't introduced to you as a painter. I was introduced to you as a poetess. So when I started seeing your artwork, I said, baby, I like this. So
A
when
lot.
did you know?
Mm-mm. It's slowly getting to people now with opportunities like this. People kind of get to know me, but I've had different phases of my life. So some people know me through whichever chapter they came in on.
So when you say that,
Hmm.
let's piggyback on that because that was a question. Have you always been so you started art later?
I would say yes, because the only art I really did was like art class. Um,
Okay.
what was it, my 40th? What
Hi,
year
K
was
Sydney. And we have esteemed actor K Sydney on here.
it?
And he's very big during the festival, so he'll be in town for the Black Theater Festival.
Now,
Welcome. Um,
now,
so what did you start out doing? Like when you graduated high school, you were like, I'm gonna be
I was gonna be a platform hairstylist with Bronner Brothers. Is what my thought was.
so you do hair too?
I went to cosmetology school right out of high school. I am not licensed, but
So
that was the goal. But that whole license part is a whole nother story. But yes, that was right out of high school. I thought that I was gonna be marcelling and curling and flat ironing and relaxing and things.
you know what? Javetta told me you could do makeup because she told me you did her makeup one time to the gods.
Yep. I'm gonna
And
need
that's
to
in
make.
the side.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
you were gonna do hair,
I was gonna do
and
hair.
then that didn't work, and then you did what?
I went and got my Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in theater arts. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nasai, I will jump through this telephone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a degree in theater?
It's some chapters to the story now. Hey,
So where did you attend school?
I'm a Bennett Bell.
and Bennett Bell. Shout out to the Bennett Bells, y'all.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt went to Bennett, my dad's sister.
That's my
Hey, Aunt Colette. My Aunt Colette went to Bennett in the 70s.
hey.
Because she stayed with us when she went. I'll never forget that. But my Aunt Colette went to Bennett. And I love the fact that Bennett is one of the few Black all-female schools that we still have. And I know right now they're going through a little fight.
What's a little something?
But it's okay because sometimes the best things happen after a fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it takes a fight. You know what I mean? And we come out on the other side. So then you got your girl. You know I'm gonna be calling on you for some stuff. Do not play with me.
Okay, because I haven't been in it for a long time. That was the lane for a good minute. Because my master's is in creative writing for screenplays, and I haven't done anything with that since then. I know.
Girl, please stop. But but this just goes to show how when you're a person who evolves, excuse me, some people, they do a thing and they just stay there.
Yes.
But when you start evolving, you can't stay in a certain place. Now, you might be able to, do better in what it is that you do, evolve higher. Because some people don't have multiple gifts. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people have multiple gifts and then some people don't. But when you see people start evolving in their gift, whatever it may be, or their different gifts, I love talking to people who have done different things throughout life. And I have talked to so many actors and actresses who they tell me, when I first started out acting, I was waiting tables.
Yeah.
I was cleaning, I was doing janitor work. I was, just all the different things that people have did. I know people like me, I've been in corporate America for 30 years. And what goes with that? But I always waited tables. I waited tables for 20 years. I was a wife. I had children. All this stuff was going on while I was learning who I was.
So true.
So in the midst of doing all this, you had a baby.
I had a baby. Yeah.
Okay, so that's another layer. You got to take care of the baby now.
Yeah.
So now we got to do something. What we doing? What were you doing? He said, do you do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do? Absolutely. And that's how it works. Because most of us were not born with a silver spoon in our mouth, as we say here in the States. And for the ones that were, that's amazing. I like talking to those people too, because I think those people are very interesting. Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. That is very profound, Casey, because it's true. You hear it, but it's true. It's a real thing. You do have to do what you have to do until you do what you want to do, right? To do what you want to do. And I know all about that. I had 4 children at home, a husband, and I was working 3 jobs. And then one day I went to a ladies' night with my friends, my girls' night, amateur comedy nights.
Okay.
At Alexander Devereaux.
That's the Devereaux.
And Amos Quick was the host.
Okay.
And my girlfriend said, girl, get up there and do some comedy. You are hilarious. And I was like, what is y'all talking about? You being foolish. And then that man said, well, we giving away money. Baby, I jumped up there and put my name on that list so fast. And I was already 2 apple martinis in. But it began. So at what point did the art start flowing through you?
Weirdly enough, that wasn't until COVID.
It's not weird. I think COVID, for the spiritual people like me, I think COVID unlocked a lot of stuff in us, because at that point, The timeline shifted. Things
Yeah.
shifted, if you know what I'm saying. No
Yep.
testimony without a test. And I be doggone. Look, I told God I want to get off the strong woman train in
I,
2026, but I see he still got me riding on it.
I don't. I take this assignment back.
I said, God, it's God, whoever, whatever you believe. Listen, I'm sick of this. So
Yes.
you started doing art during COVID. When did you start doing poetry?
Um, I would say I was doing okay around the same time. I wrote a little bit when I was in middle school, but I didn't stick with it. So as an adult, I had gotten away from it. Um,
Okay.
and in 2018, I moved to Charlotte, and I was working at a jazz club there, and so every now and then they would let us kind of do a little something on the stage, and I did one of my poems um, with a live band on the stage there. That was not work. That was a job. That was my getting out.
I love
First,
that. Right. I
it's my
too worked in the jazz club.
I love
Wasn't
the
it the vibe? Hi, Otis
it's
Simpson on here.
Otis. I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, Otis.
Honey, he's still out there. Look how he looking,
Look
girl.
how you looking. Hey, Otis.
um,
But yeah,
so
I
yeah,
did
go ahead.
that club. And one day, like I said, I had been writing, and that kind of started me writing more, knowing the possibility of me being a spoken word somebody was kind of
Okay.
brewing, and I ended up finding myself at something called Lyrics and Love, which was an erotic poetry open mic. And for about a month, I was a punk. I wrote something like that first time I went, and every week I was like, "Yep, I'm a nope, I'm not." And so finally, I think probably that fourth or fifth week of me going, I finally went up um, and did one of the poems that a lot of people know me for, and I've kind of revamped it over the years, and I've written other poems that aren't quite on that level, but most times if people hear me doing poetry, it's either empowerment or erotic, one of the E's.
So those are your two lanes. That's what you like. You like the empowerment. Look, Otis said heart. He's sending you hearts in the side. And um, I like both. I like to hear you do both. You know, I think it's an extension of yourself. When you're doing poetry, it's your thoughts are down. We had Boss Lady J on here, and you know how she go into it, honey.
Yes.
With that little voice, honey, she got. And I just love to see some people switch because you become somebody else when you're doing the erotic stuff. And even sometimes with the encouraging stuff, you're doing something else because some people are soft spoken until they get on the stage.
I'm really an introvert. It's honestly because of me being an actress and having speech classes, things like that. Like if I could just be at home, I would. I'm such a homebody. But because of what I do and all the different layers of things that I've done, people would think that I'm an extrovert. But honestly, Carla, if you even at Lust and Laughter, if I didn't know you, I'm in the corner with my drink, working up my nerve to at least say hey to somebody. But yeah, I
Well,
fake
girl,
it.
I'm just sitting here with my mouth open because I'm just like, well, I'm at this side.
I fake it till I make it.
She was on 10, baby. She was like, yeah, talk that talk, blah, blah, blah. She had a little drink in her hand. I said, oh, damn, she having a good time. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Troy didn't put a disclaimer on here, so I'm gonna give a disclaimer now. Sometimes we get the cussing out here, the drink, get the feeling good. We might say anything. If you ain't never been on this show before. If you have never watched the episode, so we're supposed to go into it.
See.
Huh? And I didn't, you know what? I didn't get my poetry book. I don't know why. Look, I'm telling you, you got to do poetry, but my poetry, is it down here? Hold on. Because you know me. I might look, if you do one, I might do one. Why not? Hell.
Hey.
Look, interrupt people's peace tonight. So they might want to call somebody when they get off of here. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You understand?
I'm trying to be good. I was trying to keep my innocent role. And you trying to take me out of my innocent role.
I just always want to be good at it. Whatever it is.
I ain't mad at it.
Being good is overrated. Being good at it is where it's at.
I mean,
I'm just saying. Okay. And whatever it is, be good at it. Anything that you decide to do it well. Or don't do it at all. Do it well.
Everything.
You know? And I really think that the artists who really strive and make it, they hold that in their head. Do it well. NiSi, what's it saying that you say that people say, oh, that's NiSi? What's something you would say or that you say to friends and loved ones and they'd be like, oh my God, that's NiSi all day?
Weirdly, it's questions, and I'll frame it. So a lot of times, if somebody says, "How are you?" You know what? He
didn't think it, did it?
Go ahead and blame it on that.
You can if you want to. You know, whatever. Yeah.
If you want to. You can always blame it on something.
If you like. Yes.
But if you ask somebody how they're doing, they're gonna say, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm here. So a few years ago, I started asking more intentional questions when I try to reach out and check on people. So how's your heart? How's your mind? How's your body? Now, some people just be like, they all good. No, I want you to think about really, like, in this moment, how are you? Like, how is your heart? How you feeling? Because we're so quick to just be like, girl, I'm good. He tripping, but I'm good. I'll be all right.
Right.
Like,
and that's a day-by-day process, especially as a Black woman in America in 2026. What's the poem? I Wear the Mask. Remember that poem? I Wear the Mask.
I don't remember much more of it though.
That's one of I love that poem because it was one of those poems that made me think when I first heard it. It was like, I wear the mask. And I've seen people do paintings of it. Well, what they consider to be a painting.
Interpretation of it.
Excuse me, yeah. Because everything is always open to interpretation when it comes to art, right? Absolutely. And poetry is definitely that. I love to see actors take a character and turn it into whatever it is, whether it's good or bad. Like right now, if you watch King Kenyon's Decisions on YouTube, shameless plug, because I'm in it.
Okay.
Them people don't like me. They don't like me, honey. Them women be getting out there saying, she fat, she ugly, she trifling. Because that is what my character is something else if you watch the movie.
Is you over there acting out?
You haven't seen Decisions, girl. You got to go on Tubi and watch Decisions, never black and white.
I'm gonna have to do that just for you because I done seen a couple Tubi movies and I've been like, I ain't doing it.
Oh, girl, it's three episodes. I'm on episode 2, but I promise you.
Okay. Let me hold on. See, you know we forget stuff, so let me put it in my notes. So
Decisions are never black and white. And it's a Ken Kenyon production. Shout out to Coach Kenyon.
So
And
Ken,
Karen Kenyon's husband. Hi, Jackie. Look, there go Jackie Renee. He said, I concur. And when I get the challenge to cut up, I'm gonna cut up. Hey, Jackie, that's my twin. That's who we call twin around these parts.
twin.
And look, Pinky talking about some. Hey, Aunt Jackie, you hear her yell all the way through.
Me and Jackie go way back.
Oh, I thought you said hi. No, she come in here talking about no that. Okay. Go in there. She's singing. My grandbaby told me she's gonna be a cosmetologist and a dancer. So she's about to start taking dance lessons, honey. Y'all pray our strengths. Cause she over here dancing. That's not for this show. Bye. Say thank you. Go on back in the back where you was at. You was being good. Say bye. Wave to the people as you walk back there. Okay, bye. Thank you. She gonna talk. And look, and this is Crazy Carla's Concoctions. Sometimes grandchildren pop on the screen. People have come to the door. You never know.
You never
and
know.
I know y'all heard them frogs. I'm sorry. This is North Carolina. Look, she said, hi, NiSi. Yes, we go way back. Really?
I used to do stiletto ladies with Denaja.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about that.
Going back to that and Morgan and Sugarfoot. I used to be
I heard about the illustrious stiletto ladies. I wasn't around. You know me, girl. I started gravitating to the Greensboro art scene about maybe like 8 years ago.
Okay.
So, I was just, out here doing what I do. And then I started meeting different people. First and foremost, Carlos Massey and Calvin Boyd. They swung me over into y'all's situation. So, shout out to my bros.
Big bros.
And I really say, yeah, those are my bros. I really do love them because they really literally, when they first heard me perform, they just started putting me on stage with them. So everywhere they went, I was going with them. And then James Lyons came in.
I think you came after because I knew Calvin from when he was doing comedy shows at
in High Point. Yeah, I was there. I was there. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I was on a lot of those shows because when they were in the little part is when I started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
That's how I met him.
Ooh.
That's
and
crazy.
So then they moved to the bigger part of the Radisson.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his name? Cap, the comedian. Goof Troop. Honey, me and him, they had a comedy competition and it came down to us two. And he beat me fair and square, but barely. Hey. Honey, I had to show him this old bride got a little something, baby. You understand? I don't like doing competitions, though. A lot of people always tell me, Carla, you should do competition, but I don't be wanting to because, especially now I'm going through menopause, what the hell I'm going to say?
Talk about exactly what we going through because it don't be funny in the moment sometimes, but I've had to laugh at myself a few times.
Girl, I laugh at myself all day long, especially today, because my menopause was acting up so bad today.
For a second, I was like, do I really need to drink wine today? Because I'm already hot. I don't know if I need to be warmer.
You be like, oh my God, what is happening? You could be standing somewhere perfectly calm, and then you just all of a sudden, you just got all this sweat all on you. You be feeling funny. And girl, it's something.
I'm in denial, so I be thinking that I'm not really in peri or mena. I don't know where I'm at in the line, but I do believe it's trying to show up. And I didn't ask.
Question. Wine or liquor?
I'm a wine girl.
Wine. You like red or you like white?
It depends on how sweet I want to be.
You like sweet or you like dry? You like sweet?
I like sweet or like a semi-sweet.
Okay. And see, I'm the opposite. I like dry. Yes, baby. You what? Go look on the stove and get the rest of it. Bye. Okay. See how it works? But I have to see. This is a thing. When you're a mother right now, you're a mother to a teenager. But
Yes.
there's gonna come a time when you have grandchildren, and he's gonna be leaning on you, and you're gonna be like, "What in the world?" But we do what we have to do so that our children can do what they need to do. And that's just how it works.
I ain't ready, so don't
Um,
out there too fast, Carla.
absolutely not. I will not do that. Were you young when you had your son, or were you an adult?
An adult, I was 28.
Oh, you was good and grown.
Mhm.
Well, that's good because I was 22 and I felt like I was still a teenager. Because, baby, when I found out I was pregnant, I was still in the club 3 days a week.
Oh, I'm a club girly, so I had got married and trying to be a wife and mama, and yeah,
I was doing all that, but I wasn't married when I first got pregnant. We lived together. Me and my ex-husband lived
yeah.
together 7 years, and then we got married.
We were together 8 years before we got married.
See? And I did, and then we were together in total 17 years.
15.
So, yeah, baby, I was raising them children and working and just doing the things that our mothers taught us.
Yeah, you're doing the best you can do.
So let's break it up. Hit us with some poetry. Hit us with a poem.
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be more sensual than erotic, I guess.
Okay, well that's fine. Whatever you give us, we gonna take it. Isn't that right, audience? And for those of you who are tuning in later, please, everybody, as you watch this show, time in. If you're not following me on YouTube, go follow me on YouTube. Just click that button, subscribe. And I'm glad to have you here. I am. I'm totally glad to have you.
Yeah, we ready?
I'm ready. I'm waiting on you, Mama.
Um,
Please like the show. Please.
this was a poem I wrote. I don't know if you can. There's a painting like right there. It's called Held. And I don't know, my arm not long enough to even be back able to reach it, but we'll work that out so it can be seen a little bit better.
Okay, sure.
Um, I did that painting 2025 for a juried art exhibit. And when I first started painting, my goal was to always have a painting and a poem to go together. So even if you couldn't understand, even if you couldn't understand what the painting was saying, maybe the words will help you understand.
Okay, sure. Did you want to go grab the painting and show it to us first so that we'll have a grasp?
I got a lot going on in this little situation right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
We
okay.
kind of.
We take your word for it. We got it. We understand. Look, I understand.
If you go black for a second, you'll see that I'm grabbing it without seeing me. All right, let me pull. All right, so this one is called Full Access. Again, it was written to go directly with that poem. Everybody want to touch a woman. Few know how to hold her. They pull up to the front gate, talking big love, big energy, big plans. Then get scared when they realize I am more than a quick ride. Baby, this heart got levels. Soft entrances, sharp turns, unexpected drops. Places that only open when trust arrives. You can't rush your way through me. Don't grab at my waist if you don't know how to steady my mind. Don't kiss on my neck if you disappear when conversation gets deep. Don't tell me I'm sexy if you only mean silent. Because I want hands on me.
Mm-hmm.
Warm palms, learning the map of my back. A mouth that knows sometimes desire starts with what you whisper first. I want to be pulled close, but not into confusion. I want thighs trembling, but never from inconsistency. I want passion that can also text back,
Mhm.
and who can grip me firmly and handle me gently, who knows how to hold eye contact and his word, who kisses like he means it, touches like he's grateful, stays like he has sense.
Mm.
I have been admired from a distance. I have been desired in pieces. Now, if you want to access me, come ready for the whole experience. Not just the body, the brilliance, the softness, the mood swings, the magic, the healing, the hunger. And if I let you in, hold me like something sacred that still knows how to sin. This poem.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, I like that. Very nice. And look, while you were spitting,
Yeah.
Mr. Rasheen Pugh from Save the Arts TV came on in. Hey, Rasheen. So we're oh my God. I
Yeah.
really okay. Let me what so what came first, the poem or the painting?
The painting came first.
Okay.
Painting came first. Because I'm still out in these streets.
Yeah.
Just to go put that in the air in case he is watching. I'm single out in these streets, and so we want to be held. I'm a romantic girly. I want to be booed up and be in his skin. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, whenever he come,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I get that. I get
yeah,
that because sometimes you do want to be in a ninja skin, don't you? And
yeah,
vice versa.
yes.
And sometimes you have to do. You don't see my book, baby. Don't worry about it. I get it. Listen, look, my little helper. That's my fault.
Sometimes
I wasn't. Look, he said, not in his skin. Yes, child. Look, sometimes women want to be in your skin, Ninja. We want you to be in our skin. Look, I want to know. Look, I don't want to know where you start and where I end. That was good, right? That was
come on,
dope. Come on, let's give her credit. Look, you got all these men on here sweating, honey. They're gonna be like,
that's
what?
that's why that's why we didn't go to the other one first. You gotta
Yeah, we
appetize.
gotta ease into it. Look, I
Yeah,
gotta get my poetry book. It's behind me. That's where it is, and I put it back there. That's my fault.
you and me
But
both.
I do have some poems. I'll do the one that people always like, the latest one. That's kind of. I won't do the kind of nasty one first. I'll do. Look, usually when Troy throws some music on, that's when I jump up and grab the stuff I didn't grab initially.
Don't
But
do.
he ain't putting no music on today. So I'm just like, unless he got something he want. You know what? Actually, I will say, Troy, put on one of your commercials for your company real quick, and I'm gonna jump up and grab my poetry book, and then I'll do a poem, and then you'll do another poem. And
You
this time you are
go
gonna get
to
these
erotic.
people.
Are you trying to have me go to erotic? Oh, is that what you're trying to have me
You here. One night.
do? Oh,
That's what these people need on a Thursday night. What you
oh,
think?
oh, getting you.
I'm just so thrilled. Now, do you ever teach? Now, you're a theater major
Mm-hmm.
and you paint
Mm-hmm.
and you do poetry. What
Mm-hmm.
other hidden talent do you have that we don't know? You do makeup, you do hair. My God. What else do you do, Nasai?
Uh, those are the main things. Do I do anything else?
Child, that's enough, ain't it?
Right. I don't.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And you are really an example of letting your gifts make room for you. Now,
Hmm.
most of us have a 9 to 5. Are you a full-time artist or do you have a job too?
I got a job.
Me too, girl.
Got a
I mean,
job.
now, I don't mean to frown.
No,
Just because somebody watch, I don't mean it like that.
I get,
But
yeah,
one day, I keep saying, one day, I
I
will
hear,
fully be moving in my gifts to take care of myself and create my legacy for my children, my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're building a legacy, it's something. And I like to tell artists, build a legacy. Even if you don't have kids, build a legacy for
absolutely.
somebody to pick up your mantle. Because once you're gone, what do you leave behind besides just your name?
You getting all these canvases and all these poems and some stories from makeup clients, mama stories. I
Yeah.
heard some girls at one point, so they probably got some stories to tell about when we had a whole cry session. It's you don't know, and you don't know who's
Yeah.
so you
You
might as well
don't know.
live in your dreams, live in your gifts, and hey, it
So
example for somebody else along the way.
always, right? Because you don't know who's watching you. And
You
look,
don't.
oh, thank you, Kay Sydney. He said it's coming, sis. And
It is.
it is. It's on the way. I say that all the time. I'm doing what I have to do because I know that the ancestors did not endow me
Yeah.
with all of these gifts and talents to keep them to myself, right?
That part.
And I love acting. That's my love. I love doing comedy. Um, I used to have a catering business for years. A lot of people here know, yeah, I had a catering business called O Taste and See, and I did Caribbean soul food. And people were tearing me up, girl. They was tearing me up, girl. I would always sell out. I was the black person that never had enough food. I was so like,
And you know that was
and
never got enough food.
yeah, but I was like, cooking is something that I reserve for my loved ones, for the people that I love, you
Okay.
know? And that for me took a back seat to the other stuff.
Like,
I know how to play the drums. I've been playing the drums since I was 5 years old.
okay.
My father decided one day, he took a look at me. He was like, you know, you want to play the drums? I was like, yeah.
Come
So
on.
I've been a percussionist for a long time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that people don't use all of their gifts and talents, um, but they should. And what
They
is
should.
your advice to any woman? And I say woman at this point, even though we have men on here, but as a
Yeah.
black woman, what would you tell an up and coming poetess or artist? What would be your advice, your one main piece of advice for some woman coming behind you who's like, I don't know if people will understand my art. I don't know if they'll like it or if they'll get my brand of poetry. Will they understand what I'm trying to say? But I feel like this child loves Slim Jims. Y'all pray my strength. I promise y'all, Pinky is my big mama reincarnated. And y'all laughing, but I'm so serious. She act just like my grandma some days. I'd be like, what is happening, Lord? Um, Even some of my family members say, "Ooh, girl, that's an old lady." I say, "I ain't shit."
You done been here before.
Literally. Okay. Look, now here I'm sitting up here trying to struggle and open this while I'm talking. Ain't that what black mamas do? Yeah, come on. You
Hey, you made a
girl, back.
You got to do what you got to do.
It's hilarious. That's enough, baby. Thank you. They saw it and they laughed. Go away. Okay, so Marley. Okay, so you're gonna get a spanking. And I did say that.
You did.
And I meant it.
Did. She said what she said.
Thank you. Thank you. You go.
She said what she said.
Honey, because sometimes sugar gotta look, they go over talking about some Pinky Lou. Sport run.
Pinky Lou.
That's what you call a Pinky Lou who like on the Grinch.
That's somebody's name. Pinky Lou.
Yes, girl. And that's her. Exactly. So
advice. That's where you were.
I'm sorry.
She
came in with the Slim Jim and just went so slow. I'm like, this is Crazy Carla. That's why it's Crazy Carla's Concoctions, because you don't know what's gonna happen over here. That's it.
Hey, my son used to do the same thing. Like, don't you see me doing something?
Okay, they don't care.
They don't. They won't. They won't. Yeah. I think that's why I stuck to one.
Girl.
I think that's why I stuck to one. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Motherhood.
It never ends.
It can make you laugh, it can make you cry. Oh, both.
Sometimes in the same minute.
Girl, I gotta find a poem I wrote when I was breastfeeding. I breastfed my oldest daughter until she was 18 months old. And I went to the doctor because I was tired because I thought my anemia was acting up. And they was like, ma'am, you are 4 months pregnant. I said, what? Girl, what I tell you? And I was outside crying. This little white man had to help me get to my car. I told the doctor, I said, pregnant with what? I could be pregnant with a rabbit or something. I don't know. But I just didn't understand.
Just scream. I don't. You wouldn't know.
And guess what? And here we are.
Here we are.
And I'm grateful.
We are. You keep
because motherhood teaches you what you can do that you don't think you can do.
You find some strength you didn't know you had sometimes.
Yeah, and when it comes to taking care of your baby lambs, baby, you dig down deep. You know what I'm saying?
My son,
because I didn't want my children to have my experience growing up. Not that I had a bad experience. My experience, I had a great experience growing up. I mean, for the most part, And I've talked about that. My grandparents helped raise me, so I was very spoiled and loved. And my mom had brothers, plural. And I always was taught that I am to be adored and cherished.
Yes.
And the inside world was great. It's when I went out into the outside world when I realized people was calling me, the little buck-toothed black skinny girl, and all these things. And they made me start second guessing who I am as a person. Now, when you were younger, did you have any issues with how you looked or how you felt about yourself? Or was your family very encouraging in growing you up into the Black woman that you are now?
Family was very encouraging. Our family is very close-knit. Luckily, unless it was, I could have been very naive. I wasn't popular, but I was at least liked growing up. I wouldn't say there weren't any strangers. I got along with everybody. We've not been like this, but I got along with everybody, and I was a little short, light-skinned girl with a big booty. That's
I didn't get the booty till 11th grade.
I didn't think I did either.
I was extremely thin to the point where my mom took me to the doctor because she thought something was wrong with me because I wouldn't gain any weight. And everybody in my family is thick. And here I am like this.
I think I had a whole lot going on, but I do know our family does have some butts.
Some voluptuous women in your family.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Some prayers were made. Uh, and I used to be mad because I didn't have this.
And you got it now.
Elementary school, I used to be mad because a little girl had this in elementary school, and I was like, I ain't got nothing.
Me neither, girl. And I still ain't got it. I got a little something now. I got some menopause titties. Now you can't tell me nothing.
You got a little something. You
I
working with
love it. The
Yeah,
advice.
people.
We start talking again. Advice.
Huh?
Advice. Look, man, you done got off of it again. Advice. What advice would you give to these people coming behind you, girl?
We gonna get together.
Let the drink will start kicking in. Wait a minute.
Okay, so advice. Do it scared.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned this with being a makeup artist. You will find your people. Because everybody's not your client, especially as a makeup artist. You know how much you're going to charge. Everybody's not going to be able to want the value of what you provide. So, as a makeup artist, okay, you can't do that price. Okay, all right. It was nice meeting you. If you need to come back later and you have another event, we can discuss. But I can't lower my price just because I need to appease you. So that goes across the board. You will find your tribe. You will find your people. You will find who you're meant to share your gift with and who needs to hear it.
I like that.
Who is willing with my art? Who is willing to sow into your gift?
Right.
You will, and sometimes those people are people you already know, but most times those are people, sometimes strangers, people you don't know at all.
Complete strangers.
Complete strangers. I've had so many moments where people have seen themselves in my art.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people have come up to me after me doing, especially like my empowerment pieces, where they've been like, I've been through some things, and so I understand what you're talking about. And you may not hear those comments all the time, but when you do, it's like, this is what I was doing it for. It's not for, I'm not for everybody. Everybody's not going to like me. Everybody is not going to be on the NiSi train. So when I find those people who are genuinely cool with me and they like what I do, love what I do, they support what I do, I appreciate them for sewing into me, because there are days when I'm like, I don't know if this gonna work. I don't know if this bill gonna get paid. Like, I need some paintings to sell because it's looking a little tight over here.
Girl, I'm about to get on the pole right now.
Girl, I'm about to put some feet on the internet. Something.
I said, Lord, I told my mama, I said, Mama, what would shame you if I did it? She said, Carla.
See, and I can't even ask my parents that. I am a preacher's kid. My dad is a preacher, and my mom is a deaconess. So,
oh my God. Well, my mama is the head high holy roller now. She is the head high holy roller, but she know who her child is. And that's one thing about my mom. She never My mama's a Taurus,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a quiet Taurus
Mm-hmm.
if she doesn't know you. But she's pretty quiet. She stays in the house. You know, she like do her little flowers and all that stuff.
Okay.
But honey, one thing Linda Gale love is the Lord. She love him.
Hallelujah.
And she tell you that her favorite song is Falling in Love with Jesus.
Wait a minute, do I remember that one?
Remember that? Falling in love with Jesus is the best thing I ever. Huh, she be singing that song. Huh? That's a song ever done.
Oh,
What's his name? Jonathan Butler.
that's what else I do. Yeah.
NiSi, you sing too. Honey, you better put them titties and diaphragm to good use, cause honey, if I hadn't, you know, people with big titties got them big diaphragms. That's why I can sing a little bit. But if I had a big diaphragm and some big titty, baby, I'd be out here.
You know what? I can't.
Okay, let's be serious again. But
Okay.
I just, hey, this is Crazy Carla's Concoctions. We do that. NiSi. I'm just telling the truth because if I lie, God ain't gonna like it.
Oh, I can't with you.
Whatever. But you know, I have always wanted some big ones, but that's not what God said because He know I probably would not be humble.
He knew how you act if you had him.
He knew I would be just
He knew.
unholy. So therefore, and Otis says she does sing.
I used to do shows. I was at Boston singing. I had a couple shows. Right now, I usually sing with my poetry, so that's the only time you really hear me, unless
I'm so sorry.
I say I'm gonna go sing somewhere. But I rarely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you were given the opportunity, like let's say right now, somebody said, "Here's $50,000," and I give this scenario. Here's $50,000, but you can only use it for your craft. What would you do? Would you put on an art show? Would you do a portrait show? Would you do both? Would you go out and teach other people? What would you do?
I don't know how to stay in one lane. So
Okay.
most likely, like I said, when I do my poetry now, most likely there's gonna be some singing in the poetry most of the time.
Mhm.
Art, there's gonna be music playing most likely. So most likely, if somebody did give me that much money, it's gonna be an art show with poetry, a live band. We gonna have us a good time, and you gonna get all of that: art, poetry, singing. Now I can call some of my makeup friends to do your makeup, but I'm probably not gonna do your makeup. But yeah, I can call them in if you needed your makeup done for this event,
Right.
and outsource them. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be more than one thing. I can't just do. And I've been told when I first started doing poetry and because art, poetry, and makeup was kind of all around during the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one, and a lot of people tell you pick one. No, I don't want to.
And you don't have to.
I
Right.
don't want.
He
Now
said she put on an experience. Now, you know what? Otis said you used to put on an experience now, and he ain't gonna lie.
I'm scared to know what show Otis is talking about. Otis, what show did you come to?
I want to do a show in a two-piece bikini and heels, but I know my mama would die if I did. With my pooper hanging out. I don't give a damn.
Hey,
I don't want to be free one night.
it is part of you. Oh man.
So you did like a boudoir type situation?
Wait, wait,
Done. What
wait.
you
I I want to know. What?
it always be the quiet ones. I promise you, honey. If they wear glasses, they is for the streets. And I that's why I don't date no more men that wear glasses. I was like, if them bitches wear glasses, I don't want no parts of it. Cause I know they is so snatchers and liars and deceivers.
I'm I am pretty easygoing. Um, I still would say that I'm innocent, probably compared to some. Um, yeah.
NiSi, I do the next poem. People don't need to hear. They hear me do poetry all the time. Go ahead. Do your poetry, ma'am. Come on. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. You could do another sensual poem. But I want these people to understand that whenever you do a show, people be beside themselves. Because y'all NiSi get up there and put them big titties on the stage and she be like, here's the poem.
Oh,
And them men be having a fit. And the women too. Hell, I done see some of the women get a little crazy. So, girl, come on now. Show us. Don't be scared. Y'all, I did my own hair. Don't judge me. Look, it's trying to fall down.
I
Okay.
thought you were gonna take it down. You
Girl, as
doing?
soon as this podcast over, this coming down, I'm gonna be back to looking like Celie as soon as this is
Hey,
over.
hey,
Okay.
okay. I told you I'm an introvert. I'm so nervous. So nervous. Okay. Okay, so okay. Tossing and turning makes my appetite keep growing stronger all night long. Anticipating morning light, and I can't wait much longer. It feels so strong. Our bodies touching, I just can't get enough. I wanna love you. I want to wake up to my nipples in your mouth.
Oh.
And your fingers checking the pulse of my pussy and your tongue soon to follow. I want my good mornings to be said over and over again because I have come over and over again, but I'm willing. I'm willing to feed you again. I want to feel like I'm in another world. And my mind not on anything other than you, me, and pleasing each other in multiplicity. No thoughts of bills and what the plans of the day are. Just the here, now. Changing positions and are you ready for me to go down? Now I've painted faces for a living, but I love the makeup of your hands and how they caress the contour of my back as your tongue highlights the valley deep inside.
Ooh.
She likes to be kissed passionately. She likes your undivided attention. She likes to be made love to. 'Cause I want you to swim in it, dive in it, drown in it,
Ooh.
get in it, babe. Live in it, slide in it, ride in it, inside of it, babe. Swallow it, follow it, fall in it, all in it, babe. Because it gets slippery when it's wet. But I'm not against you going in for another taste or stroke. My legs are open, holding space for more. Now, there's no need for grits, toast, or eggs, as long as there's enough sausage. My juices will overflow.
Yes, ma'am.
And when the morning comes, I know that I'm coming to. And when the sun rises, there's one thing on my mind. I want sex for breakfast. Stay inside. And even though we made sweet love all night, I need sex for breakfast. It feels so right. I need sex for breakfast.
Girl, I done jumped out my own damn boss. Listen. Whew. I'm sorry. I didn't see Troy's message until just now. Look, my nerves got tore up and I just hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. I had to turn my fan on. I started milk because you know chocolate milk. Ma'am. So, with that being said, we're gonna let Troy show his commercial and then we're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna come back and get the last words from Miss NiSi Lee. And we're gonna be out your face.
Uh-huh.
Because I might need to call somebody. I can't call nobody. People over here. Damn. Damn. That's all right. Hey, another time. Okay, Troy, hit it.
Building a business is exciting, but bringing the vision together can quickly become overwhelming. At Echo Craft Studio, we make the creative process clear, comfortable, and built around you. Because your vision deserves more than attention, it deserves excellence. Echo Craft Studio. Let's bring it to life.
Now, if you would like to use Troy in your business, he does it all. As you see, he does videos, he does websites, he does it all. You can hit that QR code in the left-hand corner if you would like to see what all services he provides. But he is an excellent person that you can hire to do whatever it is that you need done. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to cool off. I'm trying to cool. Look, my hair sick. Look, I feel like I need a cigarette. And I don't even smoke no more. Jesus. Where'd she go? There she go. Okay.
I'm back. I
Yeah,
had to
look, both of us, we menopause and ain't we? Look, you done gave it to the people. Look, now I'm just sitting over here with my fan. Oh, look at God, ain't it? Oh, thank you, sis. Oh, and there's the painting. Is that the painting?
I got a couple. I had to run and go get them.
Okay.
All right.
He said they called it the vapors. Okay.
Something.
All right.
Right.
Whew. Please show that. Oh, that is beautiful.
This is Held, which the first poem was based on.
I love that. Okay.
So
And if you would like to purchase these paintings, remember, you're going to follow NiSi Lee at.
Best thing to do is either email me at info@nisizeyes.com, or go to my website, nisiseyes.com.
Okay. All right.
Eyes, but anywhere you Google me, or if you put in Nasai Lee or Nasai's Eyes, you'll.
Okay. All
I
right.
only have one other one because the other ones are too big, and they're also for my first solo exhibit in October. So I'm not showing too much of them because I want you to actually experience them in person. But we'll talk about that in a second. But this is Kaswana Brown, and she does indeed have her lashes on.
I love that. That's dope, girl.
And as I was growing up, my mama loved black movies and black TV shows. And so her name is actually the Robin Givens character off of Women of Brewster Place.
Yes, Kiswana, the
Uh,
activist.
since then, so yeah, this is my one of my babies, and yes, that is one of my earrings I wasn't using anymore. So she needed herself an earring.
I love art that incorporates. Look, my friend Natasha said, Amuri, hi, welcome, Natasha. Amuri, 1823. She is an art fanatic. So you need to get into her, Natasha.
We
That's
gon'
the good Natasha Muhammad.
we gon'
World renowned
okay,
Tasha Muhammad.
okay, world renowned.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So your show is going to be when in October?
It is the whole month of October. Again, it's my first solo exhibit, so there's no other artists showing, just me. So you will get. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there because I have my own set goal of how
Hmm.
many I want on display because I have to.
Hmm.
So my goal is to have 10 paintings, 10 original paintings that nobody has seen. So it will be in October at Centennial Station in High Point. On October 15th is the Art on Tap artist reception. So if you would like to meet me, hear about the paintings and how they came about, that will be on October 15th from 6 to 8 p.m.
Put it on your calendars, folks. Nasai, tell the people how they can follow you on all the social medias.
Whew, all the things. I do have an art piece on exhibit at Red Oak Brewery right now through September. So go check that out. The name of that one is Kintsugi. But you can find me on everything at Nisai's Eyes. So again, that's NISISEYES. So if it's Instagram, it's Nisai's Eyes. If it's Facebook, it's Nisai's Eyes. TikTok is Nisai the artist. But again, if you Google me, Nisai Lee or Nisai's Eyes, you will find just about everything you can find on me. No scandals though.
No scam. Yes. Because that Taurus Aries cusp is cutting up, girl.
I
That's why
had
I know what I'm feeling like that.
I had to get a different name. My government name coincides with OJ, his ex-wife sister. So anytime I Googled my government, you would find them. So
She
that's
said, say the Instagram again. Natasha said, can you repeat the Instagram?
yes. N is in Nicole. NISISEYES _
Got that? Nasai, it's been a pleasure. And Natasha Muhammad is a Taurus just like you.
On Taurus fam.
Yes, she definitely is. She's one of my Taurus friends. Me and Tasha have been friends. Wait a minute, how old is our um we met in 1999. We started working for corporate firm in 1999 together our first day. And then
Okay.
she moved to Atlanta. She left me Did she move to Africa? Did she move to New Jersey? Did she move to New Jersey? Did she move? She's from New Jersey. And she moved to Africa. She was in Rwanda. She was in South Africa. Now she back. And I'm happy.
On the go.
She back stateside. But if you follow her, she's Amuri 1823. She's also a wonderful astrologist.
Okay, I see it. I see you just follow me, so I'm gonna follow you back once I get off of here.
And she gives the best advice. I love my Natasha Muhammad.
Oh,
Amuri 18. And you know, she's from Durham, but she stayed in New Jersey, correction, for a long time.
that's
So she said Durham. She claimed that Durham, honey. I forget about that.
they all
I don't
do.
know how I forgot.
They claim that Bull City. They don't
Honey,
play
ain't nothing wrong with it. Cause I rep for the tray. I wasn't born here. But I've been here since I was 14 years old. And Winston-Salem is my city. You understand me? And I've met a lot of great people being in Winston-Salem. I have. And I mean, I built a life here. I had my children. I went to the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina. And Taurus Sun and Scorpio rising. There's a lot going on.
I don't remember what mine are. I'm gonna have to get with you to remember what mine are and get my birth hour and all that stuff. We'll connect.
Well, everybody knows I'm a Leo. If you don't, you do now. I love being a Leo. I love it. And I'm an Aquarius rising, so I'm a little tricky. I'm a little tricky. It's okay. But it adds to my artiste. So for those of you who have tuned in, you heard the good poetry, you saw the artwork, you heard the stories, how this Milwaukee, Wisconsin lady came to North Carolina and she's been setting our souls on fire ever since. And I'm just grateful for you, NiSi. Thank you so much for coming on. Troy, thank you. Once again, y'all click that QR code and go see what Troy does. I thank you, Troy, for my new intro, for my new logo. And y'all don't hang up so you can see my outro that he did for me too. Because it's fabulous. I just want you to know. And next week, next week, I don't know how this is going to work. He's talking about in the late 1900s. Boy, hush your mouth.
All right.
See how old this is. See how your family do. Your Simpsons. See how here. Now, the International Black Theater Festival begins on this weekend. Starts Monday. Is that right, K. Sydney? You might be off of here now. But there'll be workshops and plays and performances. This year, it starts Monday. And K. Sydney is heavily involved in the festival always. I'm very excited. He did a play in New York. And a lot of his thespians will be here because he's a New York guy. By way of Florida. He went to the illustrious FAMU. And I'm going to have him on here so y'all can meet my bro. He's like my big bro in theater and stuff. This man has done everything from Shakespeare to you name it. And he's currently got some irons in the fire. And I'm very excited for him. And I can't wait to bring him on. But next week, it's festival time. So I won't be having a show, I don't think. But don't be surprised if I pop up. If I pop up and y'all see me and see maybe some famous actors and actresses.
You're going to be out
I will be in them streets talking to folks. Okay? Are you ready? I mean, it's going to be Morph-tastic, just like he said. And y'all do know, just fun fact, Larry Leon Hamlin, who started the International Black Theater Festival, his mother, when I first moved to Winston-Salem, I didn't know anybody at all. And she worked at the library, and I was at the library every day. So the two women that I was in close contact with were Sylvia Sprinkle Hamlin and his mommy, Miss Simpson Hamlin.
Oh.
And she used to always call me little cuz. And she
Oh.
took me under her wing. And she would always say, she'll call me and say, baby girl, we got some good books here and I think you'll like. And those two ladies were wonderful. I love Miss Hamlin, both Mama Hamlin and her daughter-in-law. And her son, who reminds me so much of my father, Cowboy, Larry Leon Hamlin, started the International Black Theater Festival. And so I always joke and say, we related. Because his mama is a Simpson. True fact.
Y'all
And I just so excited. I started volunteering for the International Black Theater Festival when I was in the 10th grade in 1989.
did you?
And I've been doing it ever since. Yeah. And it has been something that I look forward to. I met Kay Sidney at the Black Theater Festival. Me and him have been friends over 10 years now. And we were just sitting outside talking just like this. And now him and his wife are like my big brother and big sister. I love them. So we thank you, NiSi, for coming on. I
Thank you.
wish you much peace and prosperity, abundance. I pray that God bestow upon you everything that you pray for, everything that you wish. I pray that he bless your son and endow him so that his future will be even the brighter. Okay?
Ashe.
Ashe. Until next time, people, 2017. Golly. Sheesh. That's what I made KC.
2017.
Ain't that something? So you never know who you're going to meet in this world and who will become your family of the heart, right?
100.
So find your family, folk, and get out there and do the things that make your heart sing and put a smile in your spirit.
Yes.
Until next time, have a great week. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Marie. Y'all follow her. All right. Peace.
Thanks for hanging. Hope you had fun.